What up, everybody? Welcome to Transformation Secrets. As always, this is Luke, and today I'm going to be talking about the GPS for your health and how you can navigate so you never have to lower your goals.
Have you ever said to yourself, I know what to do, so why don't I do it? My name is Luke Rangel, and you are not alone. In fact, the gap of knowing and doing is the largest gap the human race faces. So how do we get to the other side? Well, it's not by joining program after program telling us the same things we already know. The way we go from knowing to doing comes from within, and this podcast will show you how to do that. Welcome to Transformation Secrets, and after this episode, don't forget to subscribe and grab some free bonus content over at transformationsecretspodcast.com.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Transformation Secrets. Right now, I'm putting together a power guide for our 21-day challenge. So it doesn't even matter if you sign up for a 21-day challenge, but this is going to be a power guide that's going to allow you to take your first 21 days, lose 8 to 12 pounds, but more importantly, learn the habits on how to keep that weight off forever. And so if you want a free copy of that right now, it's not always going to be free. I believe I'm going to make this expire on the 20th of this month, of February 20th. So to get a free copy, if you're watching it live on the Facebook, it's above. If not, and you're listening later, just type Power Guide, one word, Power Guide, to 626-602-7151. That's 626-602-7151. You can also find that on transformationsecretspodcast.com. All right, so in today's episode, what I want to talk about is your GPS and how you just need to stop stopping. Now, this happened quite a few times over probably the last week. I won't say so many people. I had a few people who just decided to throw in a towel, who just decided to quit for absolutely no reason because it got too hard, right? And for those of you who ever worked with me or have been listening to anything I say, I just don't, I have zero sympathy for quitters. And it's just because there's absolutely no reason to quit. And so kind of what it talks about in GPS. So if you think about the GPS, think about you have to go somewhere that's maybe an hour away. You type in the address to the GPS, and what happens? It gives you like 5 different routes to get there, right? All of them are going to get you there. Some of the routes are going to get you quicker. Some of the routes will get you there slower, but every single route is going to get you there. Just because, let's say you go down one route and you run into traffic and there's a huge accident and it's going to take an extra few months to get there. I guess a few hours, a few hours to get there. Months when it comes to the health and fitness side of it. What do? Do you say, oh, I don't want to go to that address anymore? Let me make an address that's actually shorter and let me go there. Oh, you know what? Let me just kind of turn around and I don't even need to go to work today. I'm just going to completely just turn around and just give up on this entire route because it's going to take a little bit longer. It's a little bit harder than I thought when I was going down this route, right? Do we do that? No. What can we do? We could type into our GPS and go a different route. Just because your health journey, just because your fitness journey is harder than you expected, which is probably why you don't have the results now because it's hard. If it was easy, our nation wouldn't be 80% overweight, right? So it's going to be hard, and you should know that going into it. You should know even if you sign up for a program, it's not going to be all rainbows and butterflies until you hit your goal. You're going to run into a roadblock, and all these roadblocks are just in our mind. That's the only place they are. It's not because your kids make you extra busy. It's not because you have so much work to do. It's not because something is hard. It's because your mind is trying to convince you to go back down to your comfort zone. So instead of going back down to your comfort zone when life gets hard, instead of just absolutely just quitting, instead of lowering your goal, oh, I really want to look amazing this summer, put on a 2-piece and just crush it. I really want to lose 100 pounds. Oh, wait, this is harder than I expected. Maybe I'll be happy if I lose 20 pounds. You know what? I probably won't even go out this summer, so I'll be happy if I feel a little chubby and insecure another year. right? That's what we do as humans. I know I've done it for so long, and that's why I'm so passionate about this. It's just because it's going to be hard. Even if you're a fitness person, it's still hard for me. But I don't lower my goals to my comfort zone. I raise my standards even more, and I find a structure and I find a different route on my GPS on how to get there. A great example is in our customized coaching programs, we teach them about macronutrients, protein, carbs, all that stuff, and we aim for them in the beginning to hit those macronutrients because that will not only help them get the results they want, but it's going to help them feel the best way that they've ever felt before. It's going to make them look the way they want to look, and it's the only way where you could truly live a lifestyle the way you want it, where you can have cheat meals and still get results, and you could live a true lifestyle of health. But for many people, it's hard in the beginning, and that's totally understandable. It's hard for me. But when it's hard, you don't just completely quit. We just take it back a notch. Instead of going macros, all right, let's focus on calories. If that gets too hard, no problem. Let's go down this route over here. Let's focus on sending me food. Let's just make sure we're eating healthy food. If that's too hard, no problem. We could keep knocking it back. We could find different routes. Will that get you to your destination slower? Absolutely. But that is a much better alternative than completely stopping and turning the car around. So my message to everyone today is it's February. This is usually where people start dropping off of their health, even though it's crazy. It's only been, 5 to 6 weeks since the new year, and this is where people start dropping off. And that's why I wanted to give this message to you, is where is the destination on your GPS? Have you lowered it since you started? Or is it exactly where it is and you're still going along? Is the path that you took a lot harder than you thought? Yes, I'm going to tell you it is. If it hasn't, I promise you there's going to be a roadblock. There's going to be an accident on the way to your destination. And it's going to be up to you to find a different route. If you have a coach, let them know that you're struggling so they could help you out. If you don't have a coach, number one, get a coach. But if you just don't have the means to get a coach, then you just have to find a different GPS route to get you to your destination. Don't go back to your comfort zone because that's where you lived your entire life. You have to fight for what you want. And if you truly want to love yourself, to stop feeling insecure, to lose the weight, then just stay in the car, go on a different path, and find the destination that you're going to. Have a wonderful Monday, everybody. Peace.